You're doing mornings wrong, and science just proved it. Most people wake up, grab their phone, and destroy their entire day in 90 seconds. But what if two tiny shifts, backed by neuroscience, could rewire your brain for happiness before you've even had breakfast? Here's the brutal truth. Your morning routine is sabotaging you. You check Instagram, cortisol spikes. You skip breakfast, blood sugar crashes. You rush out the door, and your nervous system stays in fight or flight mode until lunch. And by 2 p.m., you're exhausted, irritable, and wondering why everyone else seems to have it together. But here's what researchers have discovered that changes everything. Habit number 1, the 2-minute gratitude rewrite. And no, this isn't your grandma's gratitude journal. Dr. Robert Emmons from UC Davis ran a 10-week study. One group wrote down 3 things they were grateful for every morning. The control group, they just listed daily events. The results were shocking. The gratitude group reported 25% higher happiness levels. They exercised more. They slept better. Their relationships improved. All from 2 minutes of writing.
But here's what blew my mind. Participants also showed a 23% reduction in cortisol, the stress hormone that ages you faster and kills your immune system. Essentially, gratitude became their daily anti-aging pill. But here's the neuroscience twist most people miss. When you write gratitude by hand, not typing, not just thinking, you activate your reticular activating system. That's the part of your brain that filters what matters. You're literally programming your brain to hunt for positive patterns all day long. And get this, Dr. Alex Korb from UCLA found that this practice increases dopamine and serotonin production, the exact same chemicals antidepressants try to regulate. You're giving yourself a natural mood boost without the side effects. Here's how to do it right. Wake up. Before touching your phone, grab a notebook. Write 3 specific things. Not, I'm grateful for my family. That's too vague. Instead, I'm grateful my daughter laughed at my terrible joke yesterday. Specificity triggers emotion. Emotion rewires neural pathways. 2 minutes. That's it. But those 2 minutes compound into a completely different life. Habit number 2, the dopamine delay. This one feels counterintuitive, but Stanford neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman calls it the most powerful morning protocol for mental health. Here's the rule. No phone for the first 60 minutes after waking. Why? Because your brain is in a theta wave state when you first wake up. Highly suggestible, neuroplastic, ready to be shaped. When you immediately scroll social media, you flood your system with artificial dopamine. Your brain thinks, oh, this is what mornings feel like. Constant stimulation, comparison, and anxiety. You've just set your dopamine baseline artificially high. Everything else that day feels boring by comparison.
Here's the scary part. Research from King's College London found that people who check their phones within 5 minutes of waking are 3 times more likely to experience anxiety disorders. You're literally training your nervous system to be addicted to stress. But when you delay that hit, magic happens. A 2024 study from the University of Pennsylvania tracked 2,000 people. Those who avoided phones for the first hour reported 31% lower anxiety levels, better focus throughout the day, improved mood stability, and higher productivity scores. And as a bonus, they also reported 27% better decision-making ability. Why? Because their prefrontal cortex, the CEO of your brain, had time to fully activate before being hijacked by notifications. Your brain learns that happiness doesn't come from external validation. It comes from internal presence. Here's your protocol. Phone on airplane mode. Place it across the room. When you wake up, do literally anything else first. Stretch, hydrate, stare out the window. Let your brain boot up naturally, not through someone else's highlight reel. 1 hour. That's the difference between owning your day and your day owning you. So the choice is simple. 2 minutes of gratitude, 1 hour of presence. Start tomorrow and own your day.
All right, let's talk about the final piece of the puzzle. Habit number 3, the 10-minute movement rule. And listen, this is not about becoming some gym fanatic. This is about pure brain chemistry. Dr. Wendy Suzuki, a neuroscientist at NYU, found something incredible. Just 10 minutes of morning movement jacks up your BDNF. That's brain-derived neurotrophic factor. You can think of BDNF as miracle grow for your brain. It grows new neurons, it sharpens your memory, it literally engineers a smarter, happier you. But here's the best part. It doesn't matter what you do. Dance to one song, do some jumping jacks, walk around the block. The type of movement is irrelevant. The timing is everything.
Morning movement also triggers a cascade of serotonin and endorphins, your body's own natural antidepressants. A study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that people who moved within 30 minutes of waking had 40% better mood scores than those who just stayed in bed. 40% from 10 minutes. So here's the entire protocol. Set a timer, 10 minutes. Move your body in any way that doesn't feel like a punishment. This is not a workout, it's not training. It is simply movement with intention. Your brain doesn't care if you're fit, it cares that you're sending it a signal. We're alive, we're capable, we're ready. That one signal changes the entire day. Now, here's where the magic really happens. These 3 habits, gratitude, dopamine delay, and movement, they aren't just powerful on their own. Together, their effect is exponential. Gratitude primes your brain to see opportunity. The dopamine delay protects your focus, and movement floods your brain with growth factors. You're not just having a good morning, you are architecting a neurochemical state where feeling good is the default setting. Dr. Laurie Santos at Yale, who teaches the most popular course in the university's history, says this: "We think happiness is about what happens to us, but neuroscience shows it's about what we do in the first hour of our day. That first hour sets the tone for the next 23. So, I have a challenge for you. Try all 3 habits for 30 days. Not 29, not just when you feel like it. 30 consecutive days."
Research shows it takes about 21 days to form a habit, but it takes 30 days to truly rewire a neural pathway. Week 1 will feel strange. Week 2, your old self will be screaming at you to quit. But by week 3, your brain will start to crave these rituals. And by day 30, you won't even recognize the person you were on day 1. I'm not exaggerating. A 2023 study from Johns Hopkins tracked people who adopted these exact 3 habits. After 1 month, 68% reported significantly higher life satisfaction, 54% said their relationships improved, and 71% felt more in control of their emotions. 3 habits, 30 days, a completely different brain. But let's be real about the cost of ignoring this. You'll keep waking up the same way, reaching for the phone, flooding your system with cortisol, starting every single day on the back foot, in reactive mode. And the thing about reactive mode is that it's exhausting. You're not living your life. You're just responding to everyone else's, your boss's email, your friend's drama, the news cycle's latest manufactured outrage. Meanwhile, your own dreams, your own sense of peace, your own happiness, they're waiting. They are waiting for you to claim them, and they exist in that first hour of the day, before the world gets its hands on you. So here is what I want you to do right now. Grab a notebook, put it on your nightstand tonight. Tomorrow morning, before anything else, write down 3 specific things you are grateful for. Keep your phone in another room. Then, move your body for 10 minutes. That's it. That is day 1. And if you want the full 30-day tracker that I use with my clients, the one that breaks down exactly how to do this with 0 willpower, just comment morning below and I'll send it to you. Because the truth is, you are 1 morning away from a completely different life. The only question is, will you take it? If this just shifted something inside of you, do me a favor. Send it to 1 person who needs to hear this. Not 5 people, 1. Because real transformation doesn't happen in crowds. It happens in quiet moments with the people who are ready.